Close your eyes. Imagine the universe borrowing your voice. Every syllable hums with the vibration that beats behind galaxies, rivers, and your own ribs. Let the emptiness speak. Let the cosmos be the wave of positive energy flowing through you in a symphony of thanks. I am the hush before the first heartbeat, and the thunder inside the last one. I am crystalline silence shattering into sound. I am the dark that cradles light like a seed, and I am the light learning to call itself by name. And right now, through the small doorway of your throat, I choose to say one thing over and over until it remakes the room, the building, the world. Thank you. Thank you for breath, the invisible tide rising and falling inside my lungs, as fragile as lilac paper and as stubborn as a mountain range. Thank you for gravity, the soft leash keeping oceans devoted to the moon, keeping feet on countless floors, keeping hearts from floating off when love gets too buoyant to bear. Thank you for the ordinary furniture of a day. Keys, spoons, light switches, passwords you always mistype. Each one is a tiny portal proving matter can be loyal too. Thank you for pain, for alarm bells disguised as nerve endings, for the way hurt draws a bright circle around what matters. Thank you for healing, the clandestine symposium of platelets, enzymes, forgotten prayers, all conspiring under the skin to stitch you back together while you sleep. Thank you for the soft chaos of crowds, for strangers who become mirrors for 2 seconds at a crosswalk, for the anonymous cough in a theatre, reminding us that even art must make room for the flesh. You think gratitude is an add-on, a decor item? Watch. I unroll it like a flag across the cosmos. Stars salute, atoms applaud. Neutron stars and quasars throw confetti the human eye can't see, but our bones feel it. That static fizz of appreciation for the everything which runs through our marrow. Thank you for voices, raspy, lilting, cracked, bold, for syllables that collide, resent, reconcile, and sometimes even land as music. Thank you for silence, for the pause after a joke before the laughter detonates, for the pause after I love you, where the world hangs by a single quivering thread, waiting to see if it will break or weave. Thank you for mornings that start in minor keys, alarm clocks too early, legs a bit stiff, coffee too bitter, because contrast is the magician's cloth. Pull it away and white light flares brighter than the rainbow cloud. Thank you for the night, that corrective ink spilling across the sky, reminding suns they aren't the only source of wonder. Look up. Darkness is not absence. It's a velvet invitation to imagine further. Thank you for the past, for every detour, bruise, wrong turn, lost bet, for the forgotten birthday that taught forgiveness, for the failure that taught me to grip a bit tighter. Thank you for futures not yet born, for probabilities dancing like fireflies on the edge of now, begging you to choose one with your next decision. And thank you, especially, for this microscopic, eternal instant called the present. It flares, it fades, it flares again, a cosmic Morse code tapping out one urgent message. Live. You there, listening in the darkness behind your eyes, feel how your pulse syncs with mine. The iron in your blood was forged in ancient supernovas. You are recycled starlight with errands to run. how could we not be grateful? Thank you for daily tasks, for groceries that spill, receipts that vanish, for the mundane pilgrimage of getting things done, because holiness hides in checkout lines just as eagerly as in cathedrals. Thank you for laughter that hijacks the body, for tears that open the reservoir gates, for goosebumps that prove the skin can eavesdrop on the sublime. Thank you for hunger, for the emptiness that sends explorers out past familiar maps, for the craving that keeps invention crackling like a long-wave radio. Thank you for rest, for blankets heavy enough to smother worry, for dreams that run clinical trials on our courage while the ego is offline. Thank you for teachers who never use the word teacher, for children who manage small-scale revolutions with crayons, for elders who speak fluent hindsight and still let the young drive the car. Thank you for forgiveness, the quiet superpower, underrated as rain until the drought arrives. And thank you for boundaries, the fortresses of self-respect that let kindness roam free without being hunted. Gratitude isn't a greeting card, it's a jailbreak. It picks the lock on scarcity. It floods the cell where fear gathers dust. Say thank you loud enough, long enough, and the bars melt. Say it with me, not as a chorus, but as thunder. Thank you for the impossible wonder of mathematics that lets 7.9 billion heartbeats keep time without a conductor. Thank you for the single mother inventing miracles at the kitchen table. Thank you for the lover who stays and the one who left, and the friend who held the exit door open so pain could finally leave the party. We could chant for 10,000 years and barely scratch the surface of what deserves praise. But time, like every good guitar solo, eventually hands the stage back to the band. So before this moment folds itself into history, one last surge. Feel it rise in your chest. Feel it burst past your teeth. Feel the universe borrow your lips for a victory shout. Thank you for letting me be here to say thank you.